Hi guys, and welcome to the TechHub.training Power BI Peak Cycles, Relationships, and Paths Challenge. In this challenge, we're going to learn how to fix file paths within Power Query and how to create relationships in Power BI. And these are really fundamental skills for using Power BI or using Excel, so they'll be super applicable to whatever software you are using. So to get started, we want to download our data file and our template. So once you got those downloaded, we're going to open up our template. We're going to start by fixing our file paths. So what a file path is it's instructions on where to find the data. So we give this file path to Power BI and it's able to find our Excel file and bring in the data. In this challenge, this file path is broken. This could be due to maybe somebody sends you a Power BI file and they had the data stored in a different folder and you want to fix it. There's a number of reasons why you might need to change these paths. So to start, we're going to go into Power Query Editor by hitting Transform Data. This is where we clean and edit our data. So on the left-hand side, we have the three tables that are supposed to be brought in, and we have the steps being applied to them. So if we look at bike export and we click on the first step of this query, we see this broken path. What we want to do is we want to go find the path of our data file and paste it in here. So if you open up the downloads or wherever you saved the data file for this challenge, if you right click, you can copy as path or you can use a shortcut. Once we copy this path, we can paste it in. If we hit enter, we can see it found the right Excel file. So we want to do this for our two other tables. They're all stored in the same Excel file, just in different sheets. So we go over to customer info, click on source, replace this broken path. And do the same thing for invoice export. Your path will look different just based on your computer and where you downloaded the file, but we should have no more errors in any of these tables. So after we do that, we can hit close and apply. And our data has been loaded. So we could go over here and make sure we have our data, which is great. Now for the second part of this challenge, we want to fix the relationships between these tables. So we have three tables. What the relationships do is they allow us to do analysis using data from one table and another table. So for example, if we wanted to see which bike is selling the most, we need to connect invoice export and bike export together so that we can maybe create a visualization where it shows all the different bike models and which one's selling the most. Same thing for customers. How we do this is through relationships. Each table has a unique identifier on it that we can connect to another table. So if we see on customer info table, we have customer ID right here. And we also have customer ID right here. Look at bike export, we have bike ID. We also have bike ID over here in the invoice export table. So we can start creating these relationships. We will start with our bike export to our invoice export table. So we click on Manage Relationships. We're going to hit New, Bike Export, and Invoice Export. You can see it automatically detected that these two columns are the same. If it didn't, we could click on them. And this relationship is a one-to-many relationship, which means that there is a unique bike in every row of bike export, but on invoice export, there might be the same bike in multiple locations. This is exactly what we want. So we could click OK. We're going to create one more between customer info and invoice. Awesome. So we want to create a relationship between customer ID and customer ID. It'll again be a one-to-many relationship. Select OK and close. We can see these relationships were created. Last step, we could go back over to our report. If we hit refresh and everything refreshes fine, we know we did it right, which is great, no errors. No visualizations created in this challenge, but we know now how to create relationships and fix file paths. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please come back to check on our other Power BI challenges to learn more, and have a great day.